After about 3 weeks of silence, basically, 2K has finally gave us the biggest news of the cycle so far. So whatever you got to do, make sure that like button's blue, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm not here to waste your time. Let's get right into this, y'all. So 2K gave us some information today, as you see right here. Road to 2K25 gameplay reveal August 1st. 10:45 a.m. Eastern. See it here first, twitch.tv/NBA2K. Tune in for 90 minutes across our upcoming drops to be able to get rewards. And I want to talk about that. It's important. We really need to, but I also want to put this into it as well before we do. Gameplay powered by ProPlay, of course, tomorrow. We will update this page with dates and times of additional drop-enabled streams during this campaign, which will take place before 2K25's release. Come back to this page to find the latest schedule, my player and my career reveal, my NBA reveal, the W reveal, my team reveal. Complete this Twitch Drops campaign by watching Drops-enabled live streams of the Road to 2K25 on Twitch for 90 minutes to earn an exclusive locker code containing the following rewards for 2K24. Now, I'm not going to read those because they're 2K24 rewards. Now, that's where I think 2K messed up on there. They probably should have gave us 2K25 rewards if you really want to be incentivized to sit in there for the whole time and watch that. But I would say people are already incentivized to see it because they're going to be talking about the new game, so it didn't really matter that much to them. Now, as you all see right here from Big Heck, he said, since the drops are 90 minutes worth of watch time, are we getting a 90-minute stream tomorrow? Sounds like a deep dive. If so, with corresponding courtside report, ? Now, Evan CC, who works with 2K, he does like the logo gauntlet and stuff like that. He just said the 90 minutes is across all upcoming drops enabled Road to 2K25 streams. So tomorrow's stream alone won't be 90 minutes long, but you should be able to do a big chunk of that watch time tomorrow. Now, that's got me really thinking a big chunk of that watch time tomorrow. Because remember, 90 minutes is what you have to do to get those rewards. And not like the rewards really matter, but it's what information they're dropping and how long it's going to be is what matters here. So a gameplay trailer, we know, is most likely going to be just, you know, some sweat, some online footage of like, I don't know, Jason Tatum versus the Nuggets or something like that. And it's going to have this song, and it's, you know, it's going to have a little bit of stuff to break down inside of there, some new accessories that you can wear on your arm that's customized, blah, 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 things like that. But what is going to be able to give us a big chunk of that watch time? I don't know if that's going to be the trailer we get tomorrow that we're expecting. It could be something better, but of course, I don't want to get your guys' hopes up. It's just like, I mean, you guys know, I mean, it's going to start at 10:45 a.m. Eastern, which will probably have a 10 to 15 minute quote unquote hype up where it's just sitting there, they're talking about it or something. And because you guys know 2K loves to drop their news at 11 a.m. exactly if you've been here. So it's probably going to be a 15-minute wait up. So there's 15 minutes, but the trailer's only going to be probably like 2 minutes. So are we going to get something else as well tomorrow? I don't know. But this is the most important thing, or most interesting thing in my opinion, as we do have some more stuff to talk about. But what is Community Day gonna look like now? Because in the past, last year, we were able to see real 5-on-5, 5 my players versus 5 my players in the rec footage and things like that, that we weren't able to see in previous years. I mean, it had been years since we had seen stuff like that. See what I'm saying? So now that 2K is dropping all this stuff themselves, my career and things like that, what is Community Day even going to be? We don't know yet. Maybe it's to show off specific things like the builder or gameplay. I don't know, but we all seen last year that a lot of things were not ready to be seen. Like the game was not fully developed before the game came out. So I don't know, but I'm just saying it's interesting that 2K is going to be going to Twitch this year because, as we all know, if you've been in the community for a while, 2K for years now has prioritized streamers. They care more about streamers than YouTubers. I'm not saying they don't care about YouTubers, but it's pretty obvious they have prioritized the Twitch website, and now they're trying to get in on it themselves by forcing viewers like, hey, if you want to see this information right when it comes out, you got to come and watch us on Twitch. And you can also get Twitch drops, which is another thing they're trying to incentivize people to come over so that they can get watch time and get more viewers. But I think they messed up, of course, with having 2K24 rewards, because I'm not excited for any 2K24 rewards that I get at this point in the year. But you see what I'm saying, okay? Now, Joey2K, just a few days ago, he said this on Twitter. He said, to the people freaking out about not having a 2K25 trailer, just know the 2K24 trailer didn't drop until August 15th. So maybe 2K is actually starting their news cycle earlier than they did last year. It's weird because like we got the cover athlete, we got the pre-order bonuses, and then they just went silent. I mean, I'm guessing it's because college football came out and it was so hyped, and they planned accordingly to not drop anything around that time because people were going to be like, I don't care, I'm on that game, which is an amazing game, by the way. I have over 100 hours on it. It's bad. I got to start taking some time off. I don't know how to balance, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is they might be dropping like 2 to 3 times a week now at this point, and that's why they waited, because last year they started a little bit before August, but then it was a little bit slower because they had already dropped some news. So I'm guessing they wanted to wait until August to begin so they can drop probably news 2 times a week in the first week of August, maybe 2 times in the second week, and then 3 times, 4 times, up until the game comes out. So I don't know, but I want to warn you guys to make sure you go into 2K25 with the mindset that I told you about. Like, builds are probably still going to be, $75, $100. I doubt they're going to change that. The microtransactions will most likely be worse, like the season passes and things like that will probably have actual pay to win things in there for the first time. Like they had some this year. They weren't, I don't think, too bad, but I would say I would expect to see things in there that you literally cannot earn besides spending money no matter how much time you play. See what I'm saying? Don't expect the Titans and Zins to get fixed. I mean, cheating across a bunch of games like Call of Duty is rampant. Yes, they are trying to get rid of them, but I just don't see 2K having a good anti-cheat system. So that's something we'll talk about in a minute with the ranked mode and things like that I think 2K is going to come out with. But I also want to go back over this right here from the My Career information we got. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but at the bottom it says compete at various new venues, some competitive street ball fun, and compete at various new venues. So I don't know if they're trying to separate those two. It does say under the My Career tab. Now, we've talked about many times how NBA Live did it so good with the 30 plus places to play at. You can play in France, Miami, California, New York. That's awesome. I would love to see that in 2K. I think that would be a huge thing for the game. However, it seems like it's only going to be for My Career, even if they do add it into the game for 2K25, which is pretty disappointing. Of course, if you do play My Career, they deserve some cool things as well. There are people that still play My Career, but I think it would be really awesome to see it for the online players, but I don't think we're going to get that. Anyway, I'm yapping a little bit here. I just want to make sure you guys are ready for 2K25. Like, understand that the input delay, the latency, lag, whatever you want to call it, is probably still going to be bad. I mean, don't expect 2K to have the greatest server. You know what I'm saying? Like, go in there with the mindset of like, if you're buying 2K25, you're buying it because you're there for the new things and blah, 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 but you're really probably there because you love basketball. You need that basketball fix, whatever it is. There's going to be issues is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a 99% chance there's going to be some pretty bad issues. Like the game of 2K24, literally we didn't even get the real game until like 2 months in. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of patches to do. The game came out super input delayed, latency, lag, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, Troy Dan went to Twitter, and this is what he said right here. 20,000 likes. I'm old enough to remember when NBA 2K used to have prelude demos before release. We talked about it in the last video, man. It is so unfortunate that we will probably never have demos again for 2K. They sell millions of copies every single year. At this point, we know that it's going to take a lot more than most people think to get 2K to change their ways. Like we talked about it in the previous video, 2K23 I think sold 13 million copies, right? If they sell 11 million copies in 2K25, because there's probably going to be a drop due to Black Ops 6 coming out, the new Dragon Ball Z game, and then with 2K26, we're going to have GTA 6 coming out, all that. Yeah, they're going to lose some customers probably, but if they charge more, which they have probably made more this year in microtransactions than they did last year, we can see from the earnings reports, it doesn't really matter. It makes up for it. Like if you have 11 million players, but they made you $1.5 billion, and then last year you had 13 million that made you 1 billion, they're happier with the 1.5 billion. I'm telling you right now, they are happier with that. So it just sucks because the demos are a way to test the game and get things fixed before it comes out, but they don't want you, this is my opinion, they don't want to drop a demo because then you'll have a feel of the game. Like, imagine you get the game and you don't like it. You're playing the demo and, oh, there's an issue here, there's an issue here, I'm not buying the game. They just want you to at least buy the game. It doesn't matter if it has issues, you still bought it. Now, I went to Twitter, and this is what I said. I genuinely can't think of what the main selling points for 2K25 will be. And we kind of talked about this, but last year it was the Legend Grind, new affiliations, pro play, cross play, even though you see I have the Legend Grind in quotations because they didn't do it right. The only big thing I can think of is a ranked mode, but I bet they do it wrong, and female my players, which doesn't get me jumping out my chair. I have a strong feeling that 2K is going to have a ranked mode this year. This is my badge plug prediction. This is an official badge plug prediction. The first one of 2K25. 99% chance. Because I'm just thinking of what is a big selling point for the game. And I've seen some people, like, in the comments of that tweet say, like, oh, they need to improve ball physics and stuff like that. And, you know, they're going to have these big words when they talk about, like, the changes with offense and stuff like that. But I'm talking about huge. I'm saying to market to a mass audience. For example, crossplay last year. That's huge. You know, people were like, wow, you know, I'm on Xbox. I finally get to play with my PlayStation friends, or I finally get to play against Xbox and show them that they're not good. You know, that's a huge audience. Ball physics, stuff like that, that's for like the people that are already buying the game, most likely. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone who's like on the fence of buying 2K25 is not going to be like, oh, new ball physics, right? So I'm thinking of something huge. Female my players that we've talked about, because the WNBA has gotten so much more popular this year, but also a ranked mode. But of course, as you see from this tweet where I responded to myself because I wanted to further get into it, I said 2K has never had a real ranked mode. If you make a brand new 3v3 Pro-Am or 5v5, you can load up and play the #1 ranked team first game. That's not how ranked should ever work. You should only play people around your rank and get rewarded for playing. Will they do it right? Doubt it. So, although I do believe 2K25 will have a ranked mode, it doesn't really mean much because, or it most likely won't mean much. I'm not saying it won't. I'm not writing it off because I just don't think they're going to do it right. We see it right now because technically, and it hurts to say, but technically 2K25 has a ranked mode right now. Although it has been needing revamped for years because 5v5 Pro-Am, 3v3 Pro-Am, all that has been the same exact thing since creation. It's technically ranked, but you can literally, and I've seen comments of people telling me, and I've done it myself, you know, I make a new Pro-Am team or join one, and you can play a team that's diamond ranked or platinum ranked, whatever it is on the game. No other ranked game is like that. Like in Black Ops 2, when I used to play League Play a long time ago, Call of Duty, if you're one of the highest ranks in the game, you should never ever load up and play someone who's like in the lowest rank. Like, let's just say we're on a completely new game here, and it's bronze, silver, gold, diamond rank, right? There's 4 ranks. Bronze is the lowest, diamond is the highest. If you're a diamond, you should never load up and play a bronze level. I mean, what's the point of ranked play? Ranked play is to literally load up and play against someone around your rank to test your skill. And if you're good, if you win those games, you move up to the higher tier. That's the whole point. If you're just playing bronze tiers as a diamond half the time, there's no point. And you also need to be rewarded. They have to give actual good rewards to people that have played throughout the season. And at the end of the season, because of course seasons are back in the game, so after 42 days, if you're top 100 or top 500, you should get some sort of cool reward that incentivizes you to do it next season, besides just saying, hey, this is my rank. You know, and you should also be able to go back and see that you were ranked in that season and have some sort of reward that says, hey, this is what I had last season. You may not be able to see it right now because I haven't played a lot this season, but when I was playing a lot last season, I was top 100, and you can see it right here, smack dab in your face. You see what I'm saying? But even worse, I know this sounds crazy, I just keep going in on this, is the fact that 2K25 will most likely still have a bunch of cheaters. Now, we need a ranked mode. We've talked about this before. We can't be missing out on features due to, oh, someone's gonna boost. Okay, 2K needs to ban those boosters. Oh, we can't have a ranked mode because people are gonna cheat. We need a ranked mode, and 2K also needs to have an anti-cheat system. They go hand in hand. We can't be giving 2K excuses saying, nah, we don't need that mode. nah, we don't need this because people are going to boost. That's giving them an excuse because they don't hire people to go out there and ban boosters. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to have 2 or 3 employees that come in every day and their whole job is banning people that are cheating or boosting. See what I'm saying? We can't be missing out on modes because they don't want to do that with their multi-billion-dollar earning game. Now, here we go. You see from Charlie Intel, 2 additional cheat providers for Call of Duty have been shut down today after legal notices from Activision, including Raging Nation and Stealthware. Now, apparently, recently in the Call of Duty community, it's gotten even worse with the cheating, but you see that Call of Duty is actively going at these cheaters. They are literally trying to sue them and make them stop being able to let people cheat. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if 2K is currently pursuing these people. I don't know all the laws. Maybe these people that have this cheat program are living in countries where the laws are different and 2K can't do anything about it. I don't know, but all I'm saying is it's nice to see that they're actually trying to get it to stop, and I would love to know or not if 2K is trying to get the people that own the Titan Discord and Zen Discord to stop as well, but that's what they need to do. That's a good example right there. They are trying to stop it, okay? Now, this guy's tweet said 2K was better when they showed the vertical after the dunk, 48.3-inch dunk. And bro, if you guys remember that, man, drop a like on the video if you haven't yet, because that was such a cool thing to see in the past, man. Every time I would dunk the ball, I couldn't wait to see my vertical. You know what I'm saying? Did I get a 45-inch vertical, 46-inch vertical? So I'm not sure why 2K took that away. But you guys know what 2K does, man. Like, they're going to take away the MyCourt. Eventually, the MyCourt will be back, right? Eventually, the MyCourt will be back in the game, and people are going to be excited about that. I'm just going to be like, oh, the MyCourt's back. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's back. It should have been in the game the whole time. But that's what they do, and it does work. I mean, whatever they do works. Until we see a game that sells under 10 million copies, 2K is still doing good. Like, we've talked about this before. The community might be dry. The community might not be there. There might not be hype for the game. But if the game's selling 13 million copies, 12 million copies, it's not really doing bad. Like, I'm talking about from a shareholder perspective, from someone that works for 2K or someone that's a shareholder for 2K. If their money is going up, I mean, the game's doing good to them. See what I'm saying? That's the whole point of everything that's going on. They are trying to make money, right? If they're making more and more money or close, they're doing good. Anyway, guys, drop a like and click on this right here if you want to see a college football video of mine. Yes, I did make a college football video, and I enjoyed it. I actually do enjoy the game, so click it, tap it, whatever you got to do, and I'm out of here. I'm literally going to leave, like, right now, so you might as well click on that, and I'm out. Peace.